Hi guys, just a quick look at the Icom IC-R71E. Just a quick look over it today. So the E was for Europe. There was a A for amateur, which was an American version, which I believe may have had some frequencies blocked, but I'm not sure about that. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but it might not have done. It might just been the American version, but it stood for amateur. That's what I've heard. It could have stood for American, but I doubt it. This is the European version anyway, the 71A. There was an R as well, I think, but I've never seen an R. There wasn't. There might have been a 71 without any letter as well, but I haven't seen. I've only seen E's and A's in America. That's all. Okay, so this is a radio from 1980 to 1990, something like that. So quite an early radio. It's got some nice features. It's got a noise blank level there. Nice little knurled, not knurled, but sort of ridged knob there. Then it's got push buttons underneath for the noise blank, wide and narrow, on and off, and level, which is nice. Then you've got the AGC, fast, slow, and off. Very tight controls from a radio that's 40 something years old now. Power button, that's just for the power. Function is only actually for FM, so instead of the function button they could have put an FM button, which is a bit odd because the function doesn't do anything else, so they could have actually just had that as the FM button for some reason, but FM wasn't a big thing on radios back in those days, back in that day. So what else we've got? We've got a continuous wave, we've got AM continuous wave. These are just momentary press buttons. Upside band, lower side, radio teletype, and then we've got the function, as I said, power, headphones there, record, which I think a lot of the Icoms do record, remote. Believe it's just close the centre pin to ground, closes when the squelch is broken. I think that's what it is, so to give a signal to a tape deck or something like that. Okay, I've got the dimmer on at the moment. Dim there. It's too bright for the camera without the dim. It just dims the signal meter and the display. So I'll leave it on low there. I've just noticed that the memory channel light there is a little bit worn out. No, it's a little bit worn out when we're on dim. Okay, that's fine. It is an old radio, so it's quite, you can just about see it there. You can see it pops up a bit brighter when you do that, but it doesn't really make any difference, to be honest. What else was I going to say? Okay, so the filters. This is a narrow filter. Sorry, this is a medium filter. That's the wide filter. That's the narrow filter there, which isn't installed on this radio. Which, to be honest, that's too narrow anyway for me. It's got wide and normal. I'll get back to you and do a full review on the width of these filters. I'm not actually sure what they are. I think it's about 12 kilohertz and 6 kilohertz and 2.3 for the narrow, something like that. Okay, remote, which enables the remote control eye, the sensor, which is an infrared sensor, and the LED comes on next to it with remote. Dimmer, I've said. Scan, it actually scans through all the channels. I think it scans through, and regardless of whether the squelch is broken or not, as you can see, it's just carry on scanning even though it's stopped. So I don't know why. I don't know why that is, to be honest, because I don't know if you just stop when the squelch is broken. But it doesn't. Okay, maybe it's a fault. I don't think it is. I think it's just me not using it right. I'll never use the scan function anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Mode S, not sure what that is, to be honest. It's a click button in out, so I'm not exactly sure what mode S is. I think it's something to do with scanning or searching again. Might be search, I'm not sure. If I turn the squelch up. Mode S. No, I'm not sure what that is, to be honest, the mode S. I'll get back to you on that. So I'm going to do a proper review on this. I've had a bit more time with it. So we've got tuning step there, which the tuning steps are now in. Oh, sorry, let's just have a look at the knobs first. Okay, so we've got AF gain, audio frequency gain, aka volume. Very stiff, very tight knob. On the outer ring there, RF gain, which when you turn it back, it does increase the signal meter until it goes full deflection. Quite often that's the case with these type of radios. Some take it the other way, not this one, or not a lot like this even. Squelch on the inner and tone on the outer, which to be honest doesn't make much difference until it hits about sort of 11 o'clock, and then it starts making it a bit muffled. It's very subtle. It's a very subtle tone control. It does help with a bit of hiss if you've got a bit of hiss or a bit of rumble. I'll leave it all the way up. I like it a bit higher. It's got nice audio, this radio has. Okay, where was I? Okay, so yes, we've got dim, I've said, scan, yes, that. Remote brings the LED and the sensor on. Tuning step is the good one with this radio. Tuning step now when it's out is 10 hertz when you turn it slow, which to be honest doesn't really feel like 10 hertz. It doesn't sound like 10 hertz, and 50 hertz when you turn it fast. It feels like 50 hertz all the time, to be honest. But you can only see 100 hertz increments anyway. It might only do that on sideband, to be honest. See, that doesn't feel like they're doing 10. It might be, And when you turn it a bit faster, it turns to 50 hertz. So I just wipe that radio. So I just wipe my memory. I'm not sure. I'm sure I had something in one. Yeah, I did have something in one. Oh, there you go. Oh, I know what that is. I think it's the first two stations are a search mode. I've got to work that out anyway. So I'll do a video on this when I've learned a bit how to work it. Anyway, so when that's something to do with the search parameters, there's two search edges. Okay, then we've got tuning step band, which actually gives you 1 megahertz when you turn this, which I think is fantastic. It really enables you to move around the frequencies really fast when it's depressed. When you depress TS tuning step, you get 1 kilohertz, which is perfect for AM for me. VFO memory, just between the VFO A and B. You can go memory to VFO program. I think A swaps A and B over or something, or that adds that, I'm not sure. Yeah, that just makes that one. But I keep it in memory mode because I like to use this to skip to my favourite frequencies. Speech, if it's got the speech synthesizer, it hasn't got it fitted on this. Oh, it hasn't got the FM board in this one either, so it just goes quiet. When you put FM comes on, but nothing happens. Go back to AM. Speech, I've just told you about those. Clear all doesn't do anything there, but when you're trying to put something in, you press clear entry, sorry. Just if you make a mistake, clear entry. Enter, I'll go through the keypad a bit better on the next video. This is just a quick look. Right and clear, I'll speak about the channels and stuff in the next video. Notch filter, which is really good on this, and passband tuning, which wasn't on the later versions of these because there was some kind of copyright issue with Kenwood, I believe, but then they put it back on the later versions of these, the A versions. I think that's what I've heard, that the later versions had Icom there, the new logo like these, and the A had the new logo on the newer ones, but there was a type and different text, new logo, with the passband tuning back. But the best passband tuning was these versions, the old ones. There was ones without any passband tuning, the E. I'm not sure about the A, but the E did have a version. It had nice different text there, quite smart looking text. Not sure about that. But this was missing, which is unfortunate because it's a nice feature. Okay guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with a full rundown, bit of a review, and I'll probably explain the channels a bit better, a few of the features, and I'll do some audio checks against the other two radios. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.